Alright guys, really quick, wanted to add this into the beginning. If you guys are interested in a free PDF going over this whole strategy in writing, step by step, word for word, and how to fix those crazy $1 to $3 CPCs we are all seeing in 2022 Q4, join up on the Discord, it's free, and without further ado, let's get into it. In this video, I'm pretty much just going to be going over how you can take a store from literally zero to a couple $100 to 5K plus in just a few days. And for 2022 Q4, this strategy is literally indestructible, and you can literally scale it to any amount on any winning offer. There is no cap. It doesn't fall off the results don't taper. This is going to be the 8K day Q4 2022 strategy. I did one of these last year and you guys absolutely loved it. It actually changed so many lives since I've seen it. But yeah, times are evolving. The way these accounts work, it's evolving. So I'm pretty much going to give you guys everything, show you inside the ad account. So if you guys are new here, please make sure to subscribe, because in this video, I'm going to be giving out tons of free value. And just the best way to possibly scale your ads. Again, this method is literally too easy. You can do this in one day. You can slowly do this. As you guys saw, I had a $35,000 1 week video. This is actually using the same exact strategy. I'm just showing you guys in a much more aggressive way how this can be done, because everything with TikTok is so time sensitive. So I'm trying to get this out to as many people as possible, change as many lives as possible. So please, I hope you enjoy. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So as you guys can see here, before this, we didn't have any sales. So I just want to show you that there were no sales on this store prior whatsoever. I think it was just some bot traffic or whatnot, and just trying to get ads approved. But yeah, so pretty much as you can see here, in the 3 days, we were able to take a store from zero to over $8,000 a day. Now again, this is a brand new brand. This is something I haven't ran. What I love about showing these a bit lower scale strategies is this can literally change people's lives. So please pay attention. I'm going to be telling you everything I did in every single day. So before you run the strategy, you have to spend 1 day running this testing CBO campaign. The purpose of this campaign is not to make money. The purpose of this campaign is to build a relationship with the ad account, throttle the ad account properly, and get rid of those crazy $2, $3 CPMs that everyone's seeing right now at TikTok ads. Don't get caught up in that, because if you just try to scale CBOs right off the bat, which a lot of people do, it's what I do. I was getting caught up and I had to find a solution real quick. Those CBOs with those $2, $3 CPMs, you can try to scale them, but they will just burn you. They're not going to treat you nicely. So instead of just doing that, we use them to our advantage. So as you can see here, we're going to create, for day one, it's a test $50 CBO. This is going to be mandatory, and it needs to run for at least 24 hours, okay? Now, don't think you're just throwing away $50 here. What you're doing with this is, again, building that relationship with the ad account. It's like a nice little meet and greet. Hey, nice to meet you. And it will ultimately get rid of those crazy metrics. So as you can see here, on September 30th, we did $153, right? So I spent $50, did $153, and that was with a $2 to $3 CPC ad campaign. It was bad, very bad. It's always gonna be very bad on that first day. Now it's just what TikTok is. There's a surplus of advertisers rushing in this Q4, and they're not gonna have a good time. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. They're all probably gonna get this, those crazy CPCs, this crazy CPMs that are like $20, get discouraged, fail, and probably leave the platform. But this happens like every Q4 on every advertising platform. So just be ready for it. Kind of always forecast for it, because, with years of experiences, how I view it now. So there's going to be that first day where you just run it. And then here we go. There's really, to get it up to that 8K a day mark, or whatever mark you want. Again, that 8K was generated using $1,000, so that means we're running at an 8.5 ROAS. Now the reason being is we're taking advantage of ad costs here, and ad costs are generally a lot higher right now, even though the ads are still performing good, because hey, I have products with $2 to $3 CPCs right now on CBOs that are profitable. So it's pretty crazy right now what's going on with ad costs. But using this, we can reduce our CPCs down to 20 cents, 30 cents. Those crazy old metrics that we saw, and they're going to be even more effective at this time. So that's how we're able to boost into these crazy return on ads. So again, guys, I'm literally going to make it the center, and this is mandatory. Otherwise, I can't help you. If you don't do that, your account isn't going to be built up the way it should be. And it sounds so weird. You might be thinking I'm talking mess, whatever. Like, this is literally just how it works. I work with very high level reps. I work with multiple different advertising agencies, and we've all, people spending $50,000 to $100,000 a day on ads, and we've all noticed the same exact effect. So now, what do? This is it. It's standard media buying. It's not an exploit. It's not a glitch. It's just how you position your ads and how to time these ad accounts and everything like that, and how to, it's really, you're just taking advantage of the bidding that goes on internally of these ad accounts. So I'm just going to run you guys through really quick creating this CBO that you can run before your ads go live. It's simply just, create a campaign, website conversions, campaign budget optimization, set this to $50, and go ahead and click continue. Again, the whole purpose of this isn't to, make crazy profits. It's not to, it's not testing if your product's a winner or not. This is simply, building relationship with the ad account so that it can perform. So again, guys, please check out all these options I'm choosing here. This is exactly how I run my, initial testing CBO. And I simply do this. I leave all the interest targeting broad because I don't want to create pockets within pockets. That just doesn't work for TikTok. Facebook, yes, but Pixel worked in different ways. So so we're just gonna leave it like this. Touch none of this. And you can throw all your creatives in the ad groups. You can use your best creatives, but we're pretty much just going to take a generic one here. Let's go ahead, go like this. Go ahead and choose your URL, shop now, submit. So boom, once you have this, you just go into here. And then you just duplicate it like 3, 4, 5, 6 times. There's no like exact number, guys. I don't know why everyone's thinking there's all these different exact numbers of everything you need to do. Again, all this stuff is relative information. It's not like the difference of having an extra ad group or not. It's going to ruin it. It's just not. But yeah, so once you have this, just let it run for 24 hours. Do this to all of your ad accounts, by the way. You always have to prep your ad accounts like this. Do this. You can come out and do the same exact ABO, and you're going to have $2 CPCs, and you won't be able to cure it. And what I mean by that is you can do literally everything, unless you wait like 4 to 5 days of running, high scale ABOs and just eating the loss. You won't be able to cure it. The CBO to ABO transition, it just works the best. It's the fastest, and trust me, we've tried everything. So now what we're taking advantage of here is going to be the approval rating within the ad accounts. I talked about this in my previous 35,000 1 week video, but this is so crucial, and I think people just overlook it all the time. And the ABO is all relative to your scale. If you want to have 5 ad groups, be my guest. If you want to have 50 ad groups, that's how I started. If you want to have 100 ad groups, awesome. When you have these $20 ad groups and you have tons of them, they all get approved. Again, because it's not like you're starting them out at 200 each or 1,000 each. You're just starting them at $20 and you have a bunch of them. So what this does is it gives your ads a very high approval rating within the ad account, and it pretty much boosts your relationship. So now that you've had a day of a CBO running and you have all these awesome approvals, this is pretty much the surefire way for your ad account to run. Now, typically, how did you do 8K a day? Well, I'll tell you right now. I just have 50. So I had 50 of these $20 ad groups, and that was literally all I did. I spent $1,000 and had an 8.5 ROAS. Now you might be saying that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. It's just how TikTok's working right now. Because generally the ad cost is a lot higher. I have products, that I was running with CBOs for days on days on days and getting crazy high metrics. And even now the CPC is still above $1, but it's profitable. And obviously I've transversed it to these ABOs, but when you're using these ABOs, you can get the OG metrics. You can get those 20 cent, those 30 cent CPCs, the 2% CTR, the 5 to $10 CPM in a world where that just doesn't exist anymore. So you get these absolutely crazy return on ad spend. So let's take a look at the analytics here. So as you can see, on October 1st, the store did $2,000. I had 10 ad groups at $20. That's a 10 ROAS right there. That's like, and I'm pretty pumped. Like it's pumped because like I haven't had a 10 ROAS on TikTok ads in about a year. So this gets me really excited for Q4 and just shows me that, there's still so many creative avenues with these advertising platforms, with media buying strategies, that you can just get these awesome results. And this one, it's not like you're really doing any glitch methods. It's not like a crazy exploit, which, guys, by the way, I do have a Spark Ads exploit coming out in Black Hat if it's not out already. So definitely get Black Hat in the Discord to get that one. But you can pretty much get like 10-cent CPCs, 20-cent CPCs on autopilot. Yeah, so, it had a 10 ROAS, so I was like, okay, well, this is a brand new product. Again, I didn't want to scale very hard, very fast, but, we were spending $200 a day, returning 2,000, so I was like, all right, so let me, scale, instead of scaling vertically, instead of scaling the ad groups individually, I just scale them horizontally. So let me show you setting up a campaign like that. And this is, again, going to be your muscle. This is what's going to always be running. You don't have to stop it at midnight. It can run and it'll perform the same until the ad account, throttles and stops spending, and you have to go through the whole process of getting a new ad account, redoing everything, starting again with that initial pilot CBO, but hey, it's worth it. So, nothing's consistent with TikTok. TikTok is the hardest platform to get consistent, and these are just things you can do so to make it consistent. But we're going to call this just like the muscle. Obviously, this is what our main ad spend is going to be coming from over the course of the next few days of our ad spending. So, pretty casual. I always connect my cloak pixel to the complete payment. Just TikTok placements only. I still leave comments off, but with the Spark ad method, I don't. And then just simply, United States, 18 up, leave this all broad, and we're just setting these at $20. Again, the $20 is awesome. TikTok is going to love you. So yeah, so when we go into this muscle campaign, typically, like I said, all I did for the first day is I had 10 ad groups in total, and it would just spend $200. So that's what I did for the first day to just test it out, because obviously, you don't want to, this was a brand new product in store, and it worked mainly because of the media buying strategy is what I'd genuinely owe to it. But the moral of the story here is the approval rating on the ad account. When you build this awesome relationship with the account, and this is how you can do it the quickest, it's what works the best. TikTok is super on top of it. Their reps are looking into everybody's ad accounts. There are real people at the time reviewing your ads, advancing these ad accounts and things like that. So it's pretty crazy. It's a lot more advanced than Facebook ever was as far as, support and actual human beings checking out your ads. Yeah, so that's all we did. We had 10 ad groups running at $20, and the next day, all I did to hit this $8,000 day, as you see here, 8,500, all I did was increase the ad group amount to 50. So then I had 50 ad groups running at $20. Of course, they all get approved. It only helped boost my approval rating, but when you scale, typically results tend to taper down just because there's more pockets of ad spend. But it's worth it when you get all those ads approved and your account rating goes up and you are now favored in the algorithm. So with that, you can scale it any way you want. It works at any scale. I just recommend starting with 20s. And try to scale them horizontally and vertically at the same time. I'm not going to be the guy to say you need to run this exact amount, you need to scale by this exact amount every time, because it simply doesn't matter, and that's simply not what we're looking at here. You can have any type of ad, you can have a CBO that's hitting, a bid strategy that's hitting, and scale it any way you want, and typically results will follow. The only thing you got to understand and scale off of is when you're profitable that very day on the ad account. That's when you want to make the moves. That's when you want to create an extra 100 ad groups and scale the other 50 to $100 or something. And you really just can't mess up like that. You're not going to fail scaling midday on a profitable day. Return on ad spend will typically stay the same, maybe even get a little better or get a little worse, but that's just typical standard. You're selling a product online, it's volatile. But this is how we keep it the absolute most controlled, ultimate strategy to literally just take any store inside of these ad accounts. Anyone can utilize this on TikTok ads. I think this is the easiest, ultimate, and I haven't seen any strategy going into Q4 that's like this, because there is just so much instability with the ad accounts. Obviously, there's awesome bid cap strategies that keep your costs low. There's awesome CBO strategies, which are all in the Discord. Parsa actually has a crazy one on cost cap. But I think with this, it's very fail-proof and safe, and it helps people actually understand what's happening inside the ad account so that they can kind of go off on their own tangents. They can media buy in their own ways, however they want, find out their own new strategies. It's really just understanding how the ad account works and how you can work along with it, and that's all we're taking. So again, approval rating is the secret this Q4. Number one secret right here, okay guys? That's all I want you guys to understand and take advantage of, because when you get all those approvals, which you can easily do with these $20 ad group ABOs, you're building a relationship with TikTok. TikTok's gonna like you. You can scale harder, and obviously they're just crazy profitable because you're pretty much taking advantage of TikTok in the fastest, most controlled way possible. So guys, this is a pretty surefire way of, having successfully launching your ad going into this Q4. So if you guys have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to drop comments down below. I'll do my best to get back to every single one of them. But yeah, just make sure to subscribe. That's really all. And like the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. But I don't want to waste your guys' time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out. Soldier up. Salute.